Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the differences between AP and CCP classes or dual enrollment classes and what the differences are and which one is better. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Make sure you guys share this video with someone who you think may be interested in dual enrollment and AP and if they're deciding the differences between these two. Let's get right into the video. So first of all, I'm going to be talking about the structure of AP classes and CCP classes and what difference between them. Now, AP classes are essentially high school courses that are designed to match the rigor of introductory college courses, and this curriculum is usually set standard by the college board, and students, they must take an AP exam at the end of the course to generally earn the credit for taking the course. Now, CCP allows you to take actual college courses, whether at your high school, your local community college, or you can take them online, and these actually count for actual credit, and they're usually taught by college professors. So essentially for AP, you do not get the credit for the class unless you pass the exam at the end, and usually you want a score above a 3 out of 5. And if you do not get a 3 out of 5, most times you do not receive the credit for that course. So essentially you could pass the whole course for the whole year within your high school with flying colors, and then if you do fail the exam, you do not receive the college credit for that. Now, College Credit Plus or dual enrollment is a little bit different, the way that it gives you the college credit. Essentially, you could take the whole course, and if you pass with the minimum grade, so let's say the minimum grade is a C, if you pass with a C or above, you are guaranteed the college credit, and it's not taken away from you like on the AP exam. If you fail the AP exam, you do not get the credit for that class, versus a dual enrollment or a College Credit Plus class, you do get the credit if you get the minimum passing grade. Now, as far as how strong the credits are and whether they're widely accepted, really depends on the institution that you're applying. Usually, AP is accepted on a national level, and College Credit Plus or dual enrollment credits are also accepted on a national level. The only difference is that some institutions, they have specific requirements, a specific, a syllabus that you must follow in order for them to actually accept the credit into their institution, and that's up to the institution's discretion. And of course, whether you're trying to transfer to different colleges and stuff like that, you always want to call beforehand and make sure that they accept the credit that you're trying to transfer there. Now, the next time I'm going to be going to is the costs between AP classes and dual enrollment classes. Now, taking an AP class at a high school is generally free, except for the fee for the AP exam. Now, usually AP exam fee costs are almost up to $100 per exam, so they're a very big deal. So you do pay, and you're not guaranteed the college credit unless you pass the test. Now, dual enrollment classes or College Credit Plus, they're usually covered by the government or the state, and in very rare cases, you do have to cover the textbook costs or any other course fees. Now, in my experience, since I did dual enrollment, I did not have to pay anything whatsoever for any of the courses because everything was covered by the state. And it was a very good feeling to actually take a college course without having to pay anything. The next point I'm going to be going up to is the location and the instruction of these classes. So for AP classes, the location and instruction usually is at your high school. The instruction is usually done by a high school teacher. Now, these teachers have usually been trained by a college board, which tell them what syllabus to follow and what to specifically focus on, so the students know what to do for the AP exam. Now, College Credit Plus classes or dual enrollment classes are usually taught by professors or teachers that have previously worked at the college. These classes may be held at your high school or local community college or even online. Now, in my experience, when I did College Credit Plus, I had all variety of classes. I had classes in my high school, I had classes online, and I had classes on the campus as well. Now, the next thing I'm going to be talking about is the flexibility between AP classes and dual enrollment classes. Now, for AP classes, the material is very standardized among, the whole US. And what I mean by this is, let's say, for example, you're taking AP US History, you will be covering the same material and you will have the same exam for the AP exam, essentially. So everything is very standardized, very set, and it's meant for you to have a fair play at getting college credit. Now, dual enrollment classes, they can vary depending on what your field of interest is and where you do go, but the curriculum may vary depending on the college and the professor. Now, students can choose from a variety of courses that align with their current interests or future college goals. Now, the next thing I'm going to be talking about is college acceptance between AP credits and dual enrollment credits. Now, AP classes, not all colleges accept AP credits. And now those that do give credit only give it for a certain score. So usually the institution sets the minimum amount of score that they require for you to receive credit. for those courses. So some institutions, they may say, hey, you have to get a minimum of 4 on the exam. Or some institutions will say, hey, you only need a minimum of 3. And that's up to the institution's discretion. Now, dual enrollment classes, on the other hand, are generally widely more accepted. Now, this is because they're actually regular college courses, so they do trust the other institutions more with the syllabus and material that they covered. Now, as always, again, like I said, it's still important to check with the institution that you're maybe trying to apply to or transfer to, whether they accept the credits that you took or not. Now, dual enrollment, it is available in all the states in the US. It does have some different names in different states, but again, it should still be dual enrollment and allowing you to get college credits while you are in high school. Now, in my experience, this saves you a ton of time because instead of graduating high school at 18 and then studying for another 4 years, by the time you're 22, you get your bachelor's. You can start at the age of 13 like I did and get your bachelor's by the time you're 18, and you graduate high school at the same time with your bachelor. So that way, when you do want to pursue your master's, by the time you complete that, you will be 20 years old. That is 2 years younger than the average bachelor graduate. Now, in my experience, I felt like it was really helpful to take college classes other than AP classes, because the thing with AP classes is it's really a gamble as far as whether you do receive credit or not. Now, what I mean by you do not receive credit or not is, for example, I took AP US History in high school, and so essentially I got an A the whole year, and I was doing great with flying colors. And so let's say the AP exam rolls around, and I take the AP exam, and I get a 2 on the AP exam. Now, the passing score is generally a 3 out of 5. And let's say I do get a 2, I do not receive the credit for that course, right? So even if I did great the whole year, I was passing it, I was doing awesome, and I failed the AP exam, I do not receive the credit. However, on the other hand, dual enrollment classes or college credit plus classes, you could do amazing the whole semester, and your course grade is your final grade. And as long as you're above the passing grade or the passing minimum for the class, you receive the credit for the class. Now, your credit receivable does not depend on one exam compared to the AP classes, where they do depend on one exam. Now, the other benefit that I reaped from college credit plus classes was essentially networking and finding, better people to interact with. And what I mean by this is, finding professors, interacting with them, and learning about the different opportunities that are open to you in the world. Now, the summer after I graduated high school, I worked on a research paper with my professor that I had that past semester, and we were able to get it published, and that's truly a great opportunity for a freshman to have, especially a student at the age of 18 to have a published paper is a very great achievement. Now, various opportunities like this can open up to you through the dual enrollment program compared to AP classes, because in AP classes, you're stuck in high school, and essentially you're still stuck in that realm of essentially thinking you're getting a college experience without getting the actual college experience. Now, dual enrollment classes, they allow you to get more exposure to the college world, allow you to get more connections, more networks, and more opportunities down the road. So I do urge everybody, go towards dual enrollment classes. Do not go towards AP classes, because they are a waste of time, in my opinion. It's always a gamble whether you'll do good on the AP exam or not, and on the off chance you do not do good, you do not receive the credit for the class. So even if you worked hard the whole year, you're passing the class with flying colors, getting all A's, and you bomb the AP exam, you do not receive the credit for the class, and I just see that as wasted time. Now, you do gain the knowledge, sure, but you do not get the credit for the work you put in. So if you do want to finish college early, and you want to get the actual college experience, and you want to get more opportunities thrown your way, I do suggest doing dual enrollment while you're in high school. Now, before we end the video, if you guys liked what I told you today, and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you're notified every time I upload a video like this. I will be uploading more tips and tricks and other educational videos like this to help you guys on your journey. And that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time.